Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. Here are the five for the Clippers. We've got Patrick Beverley. Ivica Zubac is out there with Marcus Morris. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's George in at the 2 guard. And for Dallas, Kleba is the 4 with Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Doncic. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3, the small forward. In the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered at the point guard position in particular. Much more scoring expected than in decades past.
I think guys have the green light, Kevin, to fire away at the first available opportunity. The offense isn't taught the same way with orchestrators at the point guard position. Now guys are looking to be overly aggressive with their scoring prowess and to try to make plays sometimes feels secondary.
Doncic makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
And it's Beverley missing. It's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Finney Smith passes to Hardaway, and the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game. Now here's Beverley. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Hardaway against George. 6 on the shot clock. 2 points. That one goes.
Just hard to explain in its entirety the type of offensive impact that Paul George can make. He's just so multifaceted on the offensive end of the floor.
Now here's Kleba. Dallas moving it around. Doncic against Beverley.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute. They really don't want this game to come down to the wire. Coach said Luka Doncic is so good in the clutch, either shooting it, driving it, or passing it. We'd like to avoid that scenario altogether. So that means they have to be comfortably ahead in the fourth quarter. Kevin?
Thank you, David. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Count the basket.
Well, that's Paul George's game. Most accurate when somebody's feeding him and he's got his feet set.
Outside Hardaway. Doncic against Morris. He gets it in there.
This is a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
And Beverley kicks to Zubac. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. The shot by George, no good. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Doncic passes to Finney Smith. Now here's Kleba. There's the dish to Hardaway. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's George. And it's Paul George with the finish.
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
And in a player empowerment era, no greater power move than Kawhi Leonard Mavericks last year. Fresh off a Finals MVP with the Raptors, he signed with his hometown Clippers and compelled a trade for Paul George.
Think about that 14-month run where Kawhi Leonard made his way to Toronto, a team that was on the cusp for many seasons, goes there, wins the MVP and a championship for the Raptors, and then ends up in his hometown of Los Angeles to try to do the same for the Clippers. Now that's getting it done and writing your own story.
And there it is for him. George has got 8 points.
And nothing you can do right there as George is aggressive, getting to the inside and over the top of the defense.
Morris against Kleba. Outside Hardaway. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And it's Beverly missing.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Porzingis passes to Hardaway. Doncic against Beverly. And the rejection by Zubac. Now the Clippers moving it up. Leonard with the ball. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Hardaway with a wide open look. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The Clippers have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Outside Leonard. Back to Beverly. Here's the 3. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Now this is huge. If Beverly's out there and is behind the arc knocking him down, the offense is going to crank up.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Doncic with it. Kleba finds Porzingis. Hardaway from outside. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Here's Leonard. Count it. Good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Doncic outside. Over Beverly. Dallas again missing.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Mavericks trailed by 6. Over in the corner, Doncic. Off target from outside. Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
It looks like an orange in his hand, and Kawhi tenacious to the rim with that finish.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Brunson. He's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Rajon Rondo's checked in for Patrick Beverly. Leonard against Doncic. Lays it up off the glass. Doncic has got 6.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
It's good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 6. Here's Porzingis. It's hauled in by Zubac.
they've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Marcus Morris has raised some eyebrows in the last couple of years, just being a much more efficient scorer.
And last season, Marcus Morris is named one of the hottest on the trade market.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in Marcus Morris's offseason a year ago. A lot of contenders looking to add him to the roster. Handshake deal with the Spurs, switched to the Knicks, and then eventually traded to the Clippers. So grab your musical chair and try to find a seat.
First free throw is good.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a little. Surprising, given that Morris is a solid shooter and a pretty good defender and rebounder.
Melly is checked in for the Mavericks. Josh Richardson comes in for Hardaway. Serge Ibaka is checked in for Los Angeles. Batum comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Morris drops them both. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. You think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question, and believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that, partner.
And the first one drops.
Remember, Josh Richardson, a second-round pick. He has come a long way in this league in a short time. A great athlete who shoots it well and enjoys playing the D.
So he gets them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Morris looking over the floor.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to summon up a little more sense of urgency.
Knocked away. Porzingis kicks to Brunson. To Porzingis, and he banks in the layup.
They're going to take a little bit more to get Porzingis off of his sweet spot in his offensive game now.
And here's Rondo. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And stolen by Richardson. Brunson, good.
And a terrific job. On both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
Rondo dishes to George. And then George with the jam.
PG showing that's a signature dunk from him.
Inside, here's Melly. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Los Angeles leading by 6. George double teamed. Outside Batum. Six to shoot. So the wing on the left.
Although he's a bit smaller, Rondo knows he's got to outthink guys on the interior, and that time drew the contact.
The Clippers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, when When Rondo gets motivated, and we've seen that now for a good stretch, he's as valuable as it gets.
Powell, he's checked in for Dallas. Jackson, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And Rondo drops them both. Now Brunson. Lets it go from 14. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
George, no good.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Down low, here's George. It's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. George has got 12 points in the game.
Just tough shots just don't bother Paul George. So smooth with it when he gets into his motion.
Doncic against Batum. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Rondo. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
The Clippers have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Melly. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Jalen Brunson. That's good from Rondo. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. 9-point game. No good with the triple. LA's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Batum passes to Rondo. Outside, George. George double teamed. There's Jackson with the 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Richardson the pass to Doncic. Back to Richardson. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Clippers leading by 12 to the inside. And the dunk by Batum.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Count that one.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Jackson against Richardson. Fader on the way. Cauley Stein grabs the board.
He had a teammate wide open for a better shot. I don't know why he still attempted that with the D right in his face.
Rondo against Doncic. Cauley Stein. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
The size, the timing of Ibaka, tailor-made for protecting the rim.
Offensive rebound, Jackson. And the rejection by Cauley Stein. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Well, it feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Tipped away and stolen by Cauley Stein. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Richardson playing with boundless energy, great at going into the physical defense and drawing the foul.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Outside Leonard. 1 second left. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Los Angeles on top, leading by 7. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Recently, we spoke with Patrick Beverley about his throwback style.
Old school basketball, you know, and it's fun and it's light. Fans deserve it on both sides. You know, it's good old-fashioned basketball. You know, it's all part of the game. We're both trying to win, and that's what people want to see. Hard-nosed, edgy basketball.
Now, pound for pound, Greg, Beverley may be the most physical player in the league.
And he also gets in your head. It's a combination that allows him to get stops against guys as big as Kevin Durant.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers. Guys?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
Willie Cauley-Stein is out there with Powell. Then it's Josh Richardson. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3 spot. So that's who Dallas starts the second with.
Yeah, there's no excuse right there for not covering one of the guys on the floor, and that's Rondo around the rim where he can score.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Rager, the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters, but ultimately your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, you know, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for the Mavericks. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Patrick Beverley, he's checked in for Rajon Rondo. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They've led by as many as 14 points. The Mavericks pull it in.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And a 5-star recruit coming out of high school. Powell had an excellent college career, yet he fell to the second round of the draft. Didn't even hear his name called as he was selected during a commercial break.
And GA, even when he did arrive to the NBA, it took Powell a while to latch on.
You know, traded a couple times in his first year. He was assigned and recalled 10 times in about a month with Boston's D-League affiliate. Finally found a home in Dallas. Everything turned around from that point forward.
The first one falls.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Dallas making a switch here. Kleba's checked in, and the Clippers with a change here too. Zubats is checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. Los Angeles leading by 5. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Mavericks have their young star tandem in Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. KP said, we can be a pretty deadly duo. It's only going to be a matter of time. Once we get that two-man game going, it's going to be hard to stop. Guys, it's already hard to stop. Back to you.
Team on the rise, David. Thank you so much.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Leonard on the wing from the arc. And no good that time. Now Dallas takes it the other way.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Hardaway. Now here's Beverly. Jackson with it, and it's Richardson picking him up. And the shot goes in. Jackson's got 5 points so far.
I just feel like Patrick Beverly has incredible awareness for every second that he plays on the floor. Spots the wide open man, gets it to him.
Here's Finney Smith. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Clippers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Knocked loose. Here's Finney Smith. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Hardaway passes to Kleba. Back to Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Tim Hardaway Jr. is just a tremendous athlete. He spots a great route to the rim and doesn't settle.
Jackson against Hardaway. Now here's Jackson. He has 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Leonard. Kleba with the rebound.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started. Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Here's Beverly. Tim Hardaway making his last shot. Pass to Jackson. Back to Beverly. Passes to Leonard. Oh, that's blocked. They get it back. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Richardson's running. Here's Powell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Mavericks have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
That free throw, no good. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Porzingis is checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Josh Richardson. Morris is checked in for the Clippers. Good on the second free throw. Clippers trail by 3. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Well, how about Patrick Beverly showing you at a point guard he can still get up?
Dallas with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Powell, the pass to Kleba. The pass to Brunson. Powell against Beverly. Outside Hardaway. 4 on the shot clock. Here's the teardrop. Stolen by Zubats. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. And that'll be his third foul so far. Dallas making a switch here. Melly's checked in. And here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 16-6 run. Jackson against Brunson. Pass to Kleba. To the paint. Hardaway kicks to Brunson. Kleba, the pass to Hardaway. And the rejection by Zubac.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
That's the power and strength he brings. Kawhi able to absorb the contact. I'm not even sure he felt it and still knocks it down.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Terrific form at the line throughout last season. 89% on the year.
A free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
Well, the wingspan and the timing that Kawhi Leonard has is really remarkable. He utilizes those strengths to dominate both ends of an NBA floor.
Now here's Hardaway. 12 points for him. Outside, Porzingis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Mavericks have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
Well, the talent for Porzingis is off the charts, and the 7'3" Latvian has some incredible post moves, a lethal jumper. Just keep pushing his talent envelope.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Leonard, no luck.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Porzingis can't hit. Leonard against Brunson. Leonard kicks to Jackson. Kicks it out to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Zubac in the post. From outside the arc. But they'll get another chance. They shoot again. Over to the left wing. Here's Beverly. They get it back. Zubac with it. On the wing, Jackson. Tries yet again. It's rebounded by Brunson. The Mavericks have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Pass to Kleba. Hardaway for 3. Here's Melly. Leonard trying to break free. A nice shot by Melly. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
And the wide open shot from Morris. Good on the 3-point shot. Morris has got 11 points.
Well, when you get into a system, your first system in the league where you share the ball, Kawhi Leonard keeping his head up and finding the open man.
Brunson scanning the floor. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Jackson misses.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 6 from 3-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let them fly. Now here's Here's Beverly. He has 5. Here's Zubats. Back to Beverly. Pass to Morris. Outside Jackson. Second shot opportunity. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. And the pass to Melly. No good on that one. Great D that time from Leonard. Here's Beverly. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one.
The strength from Patrick Beverly is impressive. Takes the punishment. I don't think he minds it one bit and still converts.
Dallas calls timeout.
And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
It's got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Doncic is checked in for Maxi Kleber. The Clippers also changing it up. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Zubats. Paul George comes in for Reggie Jackson. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 13. They double him with George. They get a hand on it. Rondo with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And there's George. That's good on the assist by Rondo. Now it's a 5-point Clipper lead.
His range goes out a lot further, but didn't need to on that possession.
Pass to Porzingis. Here's Melly. Doncic outside. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Hardaway from outside. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
You just never know what Doncic is going to do. I mean, which is one of the reasons he gets the defense to foul it.
This is his first free throw of the game.
76% from the line a season ago.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
And what's so impressive about Doncic, the maturity. Yes,
Shout out
he's
sa'yo,
polished,
Ian
but he's
Venez.
got a completeness
Salamat sa pag-like
to
sa
his
stream.
game at
Sana
such
i-share mo
a young
din.
age.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks.
Shout
Billy
out sa'yo,
Paul's-Stein
Ian
comes in
Venez.
for Nicolo Melli.
Salamat sa
And
pag-share
it's
ng
Richardson
ating
for
stream.
Tim Hardaway Jr. And he sinks the second. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 14-5 run here. Morris. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Such a versatile offensive threat. Morris draws his fair share of fouls.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shots, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
And he makes the first. And Morris drops them both.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Pass to Brunson. Richardson against George. Brunson up top.
And this has been an outstanding display on the board, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
Leonard with no one around. Buries the long-range jumper. Leonard's got 8 points in the quarter.
I think it gets overlooked sometimes, but Kawhi can put up some very good numbers from the three-point line.
Doncic against Ibaka. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Doncic.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
It's good. Leonard's got 14 points for the game.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Leonard against Doncic. He can't get that one. Good work defensively by Morris.
Shout out sa'yo, Steve Wanzen. Salamat sa 50 stars. Power ka.
16 points for him.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the
Shout
ball
out sa'yo,
and
Steve
get out of
Wanzen.
play.
Salamat sa pag-like sa stream. Sana i-share mo din.
The pass to Brunson. They get it again for Zingis. Here's Doncic. And finally they hit one.
And you want more of this from Doncic. He's good at reading shot trajectories. Love his aggressiveness.
And stolen by Richardson. And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way. Great open look there. Doncic has got 20.
And that's how they're going to trim this lead. Play tough D, force some turnovers, and then push it in transition.
Ibaka wide open. He finds from outside off the mark. To the middle. Here's Richardson, and it's Richardson slamming it down.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Pass to Ibaka. Here's Leonard. And the wing jumper offline. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so much offensively throughout your career. What's the focus of that end of the floor?
You know, just knocking down open shots, my ball handling, making good decisions off the pick and roll, and just try to limit my turnovers.
And you've done well so far, Kawhi. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And Kenny, like Kawhi Leonard, Paul George doesn't show a whole lot of emotion. He lets the production speak for itself.
Maybe that's why George has handpicked Kawhi to team up with. The only drama that George causes is to the opponent.
Yeah, he has all the tools to be MVP, but for him, it's not about the awards. He's focused on the titles.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They've led by as many as 14 points. So for the Clippers right now, Morris is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then it's Paul George. And it's Rondo in at the point guard position. Outside, Porzingis. Kleber, the pass to Doncic. And the 3 ball is good. Doncic has got 23 points.
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs, generates range with ease.
Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work. Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition and no one's on you, great shot there.
Now here's Rondo. Doncic with the steal, and Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. The wide open look here for Porzingis. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Los Angeles leading by 3. From deep, George. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And again, Dallas running up the court in transition. And it's Doncic missing. The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Leonard kicks to George. Nice D from Doncic.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Rondo, following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Leonard the pass to Rondo, and that time also a missed shot.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
And just a great job of controlling that defensive backboard, then getting out in transition. That's been the difference.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
Giving up a run here, can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
Beverly, he's checked in for the Clippers. Long range from the inbound. Leonard, no luck. Dallas with the ball. It's been 10 unanswered points. Finney Smith kicks to Hardaway. They double him with George. A shot by Kleber, wide open. No good on the triple. The Clippers trail. George finds Beverly. Leonard inside, guarded by Doncic, and it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Beverly.
I mean, Kawhi Leonard, an MVP candidate. Why? Well, they're the reasons right there. One of the best two-way players we've seen in the past 5 years.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 23. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Leonard. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Beverly against Doncic. Pass to George. George double teamed. Porzingis against Batum. Porzingis with the block.
Great anticipation there. Porzingis in the right spot and throws that one away.
Here's George. He's got 14. George double teamed. Shot clock at 2. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. And the Clippers making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Doncic with the steal. The good-looking shot from the wing. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And it just seems when Doncic turns it on, it's a sight to see. Incredible at scoring in a variety of ways.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 5. Batum trying to break loose. Outside for George. Doncic with the steal. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Batum grabs the miss.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Jackson with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. Outside Jackson. Passes it to Zubac. Just 5 to shoot. It's deflected. Hardaway against George. And Hardaway gets it to go.
That's a hard-nosed play from Hardaway, absorbing contact and not taking no for an answer.
Here's Beverly. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Luka Doncic.
And Bones, he stands just 6'1", but Patrick Beverly rebounds like a forward.
The fact that he's going to bring it mentally, GA, I mean, that's the huge advantage. I think if you're in the opposing locker room and you know you're going to get on the floor, Patrick Beverly is going to be right in your jock for every minute that you're going to be competing against him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
I think Patrick Beverly, for the entirety of his NBA career, is really going to embrace the role of being the villain. Has no problem with it whatsoever.
Melly is checked in for Porzingis. Good on both. And the Mavericks with possession. They're on a 16-4 run. The pass to Melly. Back to Doncic. Kleba inside. Defended by Batum. Here's Melly. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Zubac. Here's Jackson. He has 5. Pass to Batum. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Well, you got to have just great ball control when you're making a move like that, and Paul George definitely has the handles.
Pass to Kleba. Here's Melly, defended by Batum. Doncic outside. Clock at 6. Passes it to Hardaway. From deep three-point range, but they get it back. Here's Melly. It's stolen by Ibaka. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. George with the ball. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the rejection by Ibaka. And they get it back. Yep, it counts.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Now the pass to Batum. He dishes it to Jackson. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and that's 2 points on the layup. Jackson's got 7 points in the game.
And with the defender draped all over him, Jackson has that strength to fight through the contact.
And the dunk by Doncic.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Now here's Jackson. He has 7. Poke loose. Tries to keep it alive. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Kleba. Richardson, he's checked in for Dallas. Jalen Brunson comes in for Nicolo Melli. Four on the clock. Deep 2 from Beverly. Kleba with the rebound. Kleba's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Brunson kicks to Doncic. Pass to Finney-Smith. A 3. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka. Clippers trail by 6. Beverly finds George. Here's Finney-Smith. Richardson right side. Pass to Kleba. Here's Brunson. Defended by George. Dallas moving the ball around. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Brunson with a clean look. Off target with his 3.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
The Clippers haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Batum.
And Batum brings length and a versatile game to his spot on the wing, and his defense always a big asset for this team. He's the kind of player that everybody needs to have out there, kind of a glue guy.
Porzingis, he's checked in for Dallas. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Morris is checked in for Serge Ibaka. And so he hits both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And here is Doncic. He's got 27. Kleba, the pass to Doncic. Outside, Porzingis. Here's Brunson. Here's Richardson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Richardson's got the lead up to 6 now for the Mavs.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Jackson against Richardson. Right at the free throw line. Batum trying to break loose. Jackson misses.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Now, here's Doncic. And And there's the pass to Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And now it's an 8-point Dallas lead.
I think the talk about Porzingis being soft on the inside might be a little misguided. Playing pretty hard right now.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Nicholas Batum. Leonard, he's checked in for the Clippers. Rondo comes in for Patrick Beverly. He hits both from the stripe. Dallas leading by 6. Doncic outside. Back to Brunson. To the paint. It's stolen by Morris. And now here's Batum, the fast break opportunity. Got a piece of it.
Hard-nosed defender and Josh Richardson using a little bit of that length from the wing position to deny that one.
Count that bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the jam by Nicholas Batum.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And here are the Mavericks now. The Clippers getting the bucket. Richardson, no luck. Right side, George. And it's off from three-point range.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. Rondo against Richardson. And here's Leonard from 3. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got his 9th assist in the game now. It's tipped. Leonard with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Another one falls for the Clippers. The Mavericks leading. Dallas calls timeout.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a nonstop parade to the foul line.
So it's the Mavericks now. They lead by 1. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Clippers trail by 4. Outside Rondo, and Leonard has it in the corner. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Leonard's got 28 points for the game.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second three of the half right there.
Here's Doncic. Got a hand on it. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Batum's running. George with no one around. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Richardson shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First one falls for.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Clippers trail by 3. Leonard looking over the floor. Makes it off the glass. Leonard's got 30.
There's no way he even felt that contact. That's what makes Leonard so tough to defend on the dribble drive.
Yeah, showing some strength in the paint there. Tough rebound.
And no good on the last second attempt this time. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. Back right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. On the court for the Mavericks, Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Jalen Brunson out there with Hardaway. And it's Doncic in at the small forward position. And it's Rondo with the ball for Los Angeles. Down low. And the dunk by Batum.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Now, here's Doncic. Batum grabs the miss. Outside Leonard. To take the lead. Mavericks with the rebound. Porzingis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Hardaway passes to Doncic. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Doncic has got 31 points.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
And And Batum kicks to Leonard. Outside, George. Shot clock at 6. Dishes it to Leonard. Shoots over Doncic. Leonard, no luck.
I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
Clippers trail by 4. Outside, George.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
Pretty nice work there in the open floor. Hardaway Jr. good at running to the right spot on the court and being ready.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The shot by Rondo is no good.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And the Clippers call time here.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Finney-Smith's checked in for Dallas. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Now here's Leonard. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
And another shot. And Finney-Smith gets it to go. Finney-Smith's got the lead up to 10 now for the Mavs. Outside Leonard. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here to end the run. And no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Hardaway passes to Kleba, and he makes that one. And now a 12-point Maverick lead. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I'll tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for the Clippers.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Outside Hardaway. Out to Doncic. Beverly against Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Can't be lazy around Patrick Beverly. He's going to get you down low with hands. That time, he blocks a shot.
Knocks it loose. Porzingis with the steal. Fast break Dallas. Here's Finney-Smith. And the rejection by Zubac. Right side Porzingis. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Porzingis has got 9 points now in just the second half. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. That's it, and the Dallas lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Paul George. The Mavericks have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Hardaway. Launches a three. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. And Morris throws it down.
And the amount of confidence Morris is feeling right now, everything looks right. Just an awesome scoring display from him.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And Beverly kicks to Zubac. Got a piece of it. And that one's good. Doncic. And now a 10-point Dallas lead.
The defense tried, but Doncic gets through. Luka able to put a smooth release on the shot despite the contact.
And Doncic throws it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now, here's Zubac. Pass to Leonard, the 17-footer. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And now that's 35 points for Leonard. Doncic against Beverly to the inside. And there's Hardaway. That's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Inside, here's Morris. A beautiful reverse layup. Morris has got 4 points this quarter.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Count that one.
And he's capable of scoring from anywhere, really. Doncic has a strong grasp here of the mid-range.
George looking over the floor. Here's Leonard. Misses off the left iron. Mavericks leading by 12. Doncic outside. The Clippers grab the miss. Beverly the pass to George.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
And he's such a polished shooter. You can't give Doncic these kinds of opportunities or he's going to burn you.
Passes to Morris. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Dallas has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Clippers trail by 14. And George, here we go. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
You know, the early years when Paul George came into the league with the Pacers, you wondered how his frame would fill out. It's filled out nicely.
And the versatility of Paul George's game, elite defense and rebounding, steals and deflections.
And you think about Paul George moving to several teams, yet still having the impact on both ends of the floor. I think that is a telltale sign that you have an elite talent in Paul George.
Free throw good from George.
The versatility of Paul George as he's matured and put some more weight on his frame through the years. He's an exceptional two-way player with outstanding length and a tremendous scoring ability.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They've led by as many as 14 points. Now George. Over Doncic. And it's George missing. Mavericks leading by 11. Finney Smith passes to Hardaway. Here's Doncic. Good on the shot. Doncic has got 43 points.
And showing he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
There's the pass to Zubac. Back to Beverly. Porzingis against Zubac. A three from Leonard gets the three-pointer to fall. Leonard's got 38 points.
Well, after hitting a three earlier in the game, he now has 3 threes this half, guys.
Now here's Porzingis. Outside Hardaway. Doncic outside. Clock at 4. Fires from 18. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Beverly up top. Reba defending. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
There's something about Beverly. He seems to be one of the point guards who enjoys the physical contact out there, always looking for something.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Mavericks leading by 8. Doncic with it. Comes up empty down low. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. High post, Zubac. Here's Leonard. Great D that time from Hardaway. Dallas has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Doncic. And he hits the jump shot. Doncic has got 45 points.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Leonard and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. The Clippers grab the miss. George has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Feeds it to Morris. And it's Leonard at the elbow. Pass to Zubac. He feeds it to Morris. The Mavericks pull it in. Kleba's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Hardaway against Zubac. Doncic kicks to Finney Smith. Porzingis passes to Hardaway. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Zubac. No good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's George. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, Paul George sharpening his swords now. Love to see him take that shot.
50 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Finney Smith. He's covered by Leonard. Hardaway up top. Shoots over Zubac. And Hardaway gets it to go. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're down by 8. 36 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
And I'm sure the coach is telling them it ain't over till it's over. Yeah, but I don't know.
.36 seconds left in the game. The offensive rebound. And George kicks to Beverly. Shoots over Doncic. And the dunk by Zubac.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. 6-point game. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. And the Clippers call time here. They're behind by 8. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What's your take, guys?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
Kennard for 3. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And the Mavericks call time here. They lead by 5. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Mavericks will go for a different look here. Porzingis is checked in for Marjanovic. Maxi Kleber comes in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for J.J. Redick. And Doncic is subbed in for Trey Burke.